kindness or self-betrayal? Why saying no might be the most loving thing you ever do? Choosing yourself is not selfish, it's sacred. One afternoon, Nia visited an old sage in the village to seek counsel and advice as the weight on her shoulders became so heavy. You are confusing kindness with obligation, support with sacrifice, love with silence. You're not alone. So many of us have been taught that to be good, we must always be available, always helpful, always agreeable. But what if I told you, kindness without boundaries is self-betrayal? Nia seemed very tired, but she listened attentively. That realization hit her hard. Her name is Nia, a woman known for her warmth, her presence, her yes, but inside? She was unraveling. She had confused kindness with being constantly available, support with giving until empty, love with remaining silent, even when it hurt. So, why had she let it go on so long? Because she thought being kind meant never disappointing others. Because she thought saying no made her selfish. Because she thought people would leave if she stopped being useful. But here's the truth. Being useful is not the same as being loved. If you decide to help a person, help them wholeheartedly without expecting anything in return. But helping with expectation on its own is a sin, and worse if you helping those who are taking advantage of your kindness because they end up misusing and abusing your kindness. If you can do it on your own, do it. Do not fall into a trap, the old sage emphasized. That night, Nia made a quiet vow to herself to start saying no when it is necessary, without needing to justify it. To stop rescuing people who never showed up for her. To protect her peace like her life depended on it, because it did. Nia declined meetings that did not serve her, and as she hanged up the phone and walked outside, she smiled slightly. She started small. She turned down a weekend commitment. Let a call go to voicemail. Asked for help only when it was truly necessary, instead of always offering it. And yes, some people got upset. Some drifted. Some called her selfish. But others surprised her. They respected her more. They asked, "Are you okay?" instead of, "Can you do this for me?" They saw her, not just her usefulness. Nia laughing with real friends, sitting peacefully, reading. So, how did she know she'd done the right thing? Because for the first time in years, Nia felt free. No more guilt-driven yeses. No more performing love in hopes of receiving it. No more letting her silence be mistaken for agreement. She had found the courage to choose herself. And in doing so, she discovered something powerful. Not all battles are meant to be fought. Not everyone who calls you kind is rooting for your well-being. Setting boundaries is an important part of the fight. Maybe this story feels familiar. Maybe you have been overextending, overgiving, overcompensating. If you've been giving too much, feeling drained, or mistaking people pleasing for compassion, pause. Because here's the truth. You're allowed to choose peace over performance. You're allowed to say no and not explain why. You're allowed to protect your heart without guilt. And sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is say, enough. Calm sunset, Nia smiling with peace, flowers blooming, closing text on screen. Kindness is beautiful. But kindness without boundaries is not sustainable. Choosing yourself is not selfish. It's sacred. It's necessary. It's healing. You don't owe everyone access to you. And you don't need to earn love by diminishing yourself. Let today be the day you choose you. And remember, the people who truly love you want you whole, not half empty. And yes, you can't pour from an empty cup. If this message spoke to your heart, please like, comment, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that honor your soul, your journey, and your worth.